Make-A-Wish Foundation here for Timothy Williams. What's your wish? I wish I was Batman for a day. Williams. 5 below. $5.55. Imagine cranking your hog in your Las Vegas hotel room and you look up, and the video orb just staring at you like this. Point of view. You just found out you weren't ghosted. The boy you were talking to was just sentenced to 2 years in prison. He used a call from prison to tell his brother to text you to let you know where he has been. Telling my parents I'm a furry. I'm now homeless. Dear God, please make my mom and dad get back together. Who's this guy? Sending unsolicited dick pics is now illegal, Texas. On could result in a $500 fine. Sir, you're accused of sending dick pics. It wasn't you. Huh. Pull your dick out. We'll decide that. Praying for better gay Shreks in the Vatican. Top church official says gay Shreks within the Vatican has never been worse. I've gotta pee. I want to drink something warm. Looks like we both have something to gain here. Your property, madam, and we hope this unfortunate incident hasn't upset you too. Help. Police. Save me. Him being black adds to the realism. Just had a message from a random guy asking to meet in the woods to compare dick sizes. Ducking weirdo didn't even turn up. Don't text my daughter again. Our daughter. She calls me daddy too. 2 girls 1 cup. Did you know? Kansas City welcomes 25 million visitors annually. What a great idea, and you can keep the trucks running for warmth. I'm actually quite the anomaly. My parents were humans. Son, here's a riddle. What has 4 legs but isn't alive? Nice try, Dad. It's the chair. Not this time, son. Point of view. It's your first day in the gym, ready to lose some weight. You look out the window. You see a fat man falling. It's 1945. I mean, objectively speaking, a daughter is a younger and hotter version of your wife. Olives. Olive oil. Extra virgin. Lightly ducked. Lightly ducked. Jason, you're just like a big brother to me. A big step brother. I saw your browser history. I'm proud to be a virgin, and I will remain a virgin till I die, because I want to be a good example to my children. Me staring at Superman after my 12-hour shift, just to see him throw my car to the villain and miss. I'm gonna be sick. Dude, it's ketchup. I swear. Hey, it really is ketchup. Told you. An hour earlier. All that food and you decide to eat your desk. Grandma said in her day she did 3 times the work you do. In Grandma's day they had cocaine in the soda. My mom making me come say hi to somebody I knew as a baby. So, Cloud, what would you like to drink? A guy near me was caught on camera breaking into an open farm to duck the llamas. My uncle's brother's son was caught pants down in the peacock pen at the local petting zoo. Mom, come help me get the groceries out of the car. Me. Shrimp and some head for $13? This gotta be the greatest deal in the history of mankind. What people think kidnappers look like. What I actually look like. What flavor do you want your birthday cake? What? My birthday? Already? No, it's too soon. I don't wanna get older. Poison. What has 4 legs and isn't alive? A chair. Have a nice try, Gran. It is your dog. He's dead, Emma. There is nothing you can't do. April 2021. April 2020. Would you rather be stuck on an island all alone, or with one person you hate? Why? I would rather be on an island with someone I hate, so I have something to eat. chilling at the beach. What the duck is this guy doing? Laugh all you want. In less than 20 years, everyone will be working from home just like me. Yeah, I don't think so. June 7th, 2002. There are 4 types of men. In high school I was placed in the English bottom class, where a teacher said to my face I'd never make it as a writer. Today, 25 years later, after uncountable knockbacks from almost every publisher, I'm ecstatic to finally be able to announce that teacher has died. Presenting my newest invention. Just push this button and it'll start sucking all the dust and small particles off from floor. We'll call it the vacuum cleaner. By golly, this is genius. Ah, yeah. Zip. Before I met him, after we started dating, homeboy got colonized. What the duck? Why is the prince always with an underage girl? How is it 2023 and nobody's come up with a satisfying explanation as to why cell phones never show up in our dreams if we're using them for 12 hours a day? Magic 8 ball. Am I stupid? India's penetration cum blast warhead. Yes, that's the real name given by government and scientists. Penetration cum blast. PCB. Warhead demo. I may be single, but I'm not alone. Ahahaha. Let's go duck. Yes. Let's go duck. Wuff. Ahahaha. My nephew mad as duck. This our 3rd time at the barber shop today. To save money, maybe you should skip breakfast. Did you bring any alcohol, sir? No, just water. Cool that our grandpa can still play board games with us. I can hear you using your vibrator every night. If you ever want an actual person to do the job, I'm right next door. Excuse me, what the duck are you talking about? The walls are thin. I can hear the buzzing every night. That's my electric toothbrush, you idiot. Oh, well the offer still stands. My dad was the coolest mother ducker to me when I was a kid. City cop, used to take me places in his cop car all the time. He'd say wanna go for light up ride and on. I'd get so ducking excited. We'd go wherever. He'd turn the lights and sirens on, just because he knew I thought it was cool. Used to brag about him to my friends all the time. Best times of my childhood. Really loved my dad. Turns out he raped my sister, so my mom killed him. You're lame. Ready to have this conversation. A baby is never a surprise or mistake. You had Shreks without a condom. What did you expect? A plasma TV. Vaggie Berger. So I took off her blouse. Then she said, take off my skirt. I took off her skirt. Take off my shoes. I took off her shoes. Now take off my bra and panties. And so I took them off. Then she looked at me and said, I don't want to catch you wearing my things ever again. I'm sorry I made the Chewbacca sound, but maybe if you shave next time. My German girlfriend likes to rate my Shrekshell performances on a scale of 1 to 10. Last night we tried anal. She kept yelling 9. That's the best I've ever done. Neen. Why would she yell her age? How I thought serial killers would look like as a kid. How I actually look like. Don't be an asshole, Bob. Fun fact: once, while looking for batteries, while living with my grandparents, I found double-sided anal beads. My grandparents are deeply conservative and my grandpa has been a pastor for most of his life. Got even better when her dementia started kicking in and grandma would knock on my door asking if I took her vibrator. I did take it, but that's irrelevant. When you kiss her and her lips taste like your home is balls. My boyfriend went to his ex's house and they got into a fight and that crazy bitch scratched the hell out of him. I'm just glad he's okay. What's your biggest fear? Being forgotten. What's yours? Hello. If you ever see a girl walking alone at night, don't walk towards her. That may scare her, and it's really creepy. Instead, sprint on all fours at her. This makes you resemble a friendly dog. Girls loves dogs. She will know you're there to protect her, and she will feel safe. Nagasaki. Nagasaki is a Japanese port city that was founded by the Portuguese in the late 16th century and unfounded by the United States on August 9, 1945. I asked my friend how his date last night was. He sent this image to me. I don't get it. Didn't see that coming. I dated this blind girl till she broke up with me a few weeks ago. Guess who's back with a different voice? I'm gay. Well, I'm not actually gay. My boyfriend took my phone and tweeted that. You may have heard of it and may have wondered why people would want to freeze their condoms. Why some people refrigerate their condoms before use. Who wore it better, Taylor Swift or my dad? Male nurse set off fire alarm to watch co-worker's breasts bounce as she evacuated. Excuse me, what the duck? Is there any way to develop autism on purpose? I was talking to my buddy whose uncle has autism, and he said that having autism is kinda similar to a psychedelic/hallucinogen trip with crazy visuals and stuff like that. I kinda wanna try this out for myself. Anyone know if there's a way to develop autism later in life? I'm 18 meters. Is that too late? I've tried playing Minecraft and wearing glasses, but nothing seemed to work. Any help appreciated. The 4 horsemen of getting the job done. Monopoly for millennials. Forget real estate. You can't afford it anyway. Kylie Jenner confirms again. I have never had plastic surgery in my life. And I'm a virgin. Hired a new driver today. Had all the right qualifications. I can't believe he didn't cry at the Titanic. Do men even have feelings? My cancer won, guys. Goodbye. You will marry me. It's delicious. And you're sure they grow back every time. Hey, I know I'm not your type, but do you still want to cuddle? Tonight on Fox News. More straight men being seduced by goth femboys. I can't go to the mall because everyone thinks I'm Taylor Swift. I accidentally broke my thermometer and this liquid came out. It's so fun to play with. Stop right there, pedophile. Oh, don't worry, officer. My girlfriend is actually 1000 years old. Exactly my point, kid. Stay safe. Graphic designer cum animator. If they are not comfortable with this at first, try using a face cloth to cover the face and then pour the water over, eventually moving the face cloth away. If your child is still not comfortable, get them to hold the face cloth and pour the water over themselves. Teaching your kids to put their face in the water. This is going to sound sloppy mushy, but the best Shreks I ever had was with my husband. I was tired with Christmas prep and wanted to stay in. He wanted to go pubbing with his work crew. I went to bed early, but left our sign that it'd be okay to wake me up. He actually came home early and took me up on the offer. We'd been married 20 years at that point. But the stars aligned, and we felt like teenagers. Went at it, laid naked together, taking and laughing. Just held each other and did nothing all night long. I remember looking at him sideways all the next day, catching him watching me. Both of us wondering where the heck that came from. He died the next day, causes unrelated to overexertion. And I still think of that night as the greatest gift of our entire marriage. Once in a lifetime. Wait, what? No more unknown chemicals in my food. I'm growing my own vegetables and cooking them in my home. Finally taking charge of my health. How to punish a dog. Flashbang him. Oh my god, woman on board a Delta flight was so horny that the pilot had to make an emergency landing. A Delta flight pilot had no choice but to make an emergency landing because of a horny female passenger. Being aroused is one thing, it can happen to anyone, anytime. But how many of us have had planes make emergency landings because of our horniness? Well, this case sure is a first in that category. A woman who was on board a Delta flight from Baltimore, Washington to Salt Lake City gave no choice to the pilot except to make an emergency landing because of her horniness. The woman, who was described as being very intoxicated, made sexual advances at her co-passenger. However, all hell broke loose when he turned down her offers. The woman started screaming, making other passengers uncomfortable, and even threatened to kill her co-passenger. Time to put into practice everything my father taught me. What did your father? Steve. Your child is being eaten by a camel. Do you A. Save your child or B. Take a photo? Apparently when you order a create your own pizza you have to tell them to put cheese and sauce on it. How to have fun when you're an introvert. Hey bro, who this? This is boyfriend. Oh word WhatsApp. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I know you her side man and been seeing her. I'm cool with that. She happy. I'm happy cause I'm ducking with someone else too. So I was finna ask if you can chill with her on Saturday so I can take my other girl out. He grew up. Finally bringing you home bud. Damn we need to play. This is literally my dead dog. Your baby is so cute. How old is he? 32 months. Oh, you like math? Determine the velocity. I recently spent $6,500 on this registered Black Angus bull. I put him out with a herd, but he just ate grass and wouldn't even look at a cow. I was beginning to think I had paid more for that bull than he was worth. Anyway, I had the vet come and take a look at him. He said the bull was very healthy, but possibly just a little young. So he gave me some pills to feed him once per day. The bull started to service the cows within 2 days, all my cows. He even broke through the fence and bred with all of my neighbor's cows. He's like a machine. I don't know what was in the pills a vet gave him, but they kind of taste like peppermint. People who are offended when I breastfeed in public need to shut the duck up. What I'm doing is natural and strengthens the bond between me and my dog. You did great in the fight, so I'll promote you. Really, I'm gonna be a general? No, my wife. Chess Grandmaster Hans Niemann categorically denies using vibrating Shrek's toys to cheat in the sport. Hans Niemann waits his turn to move during a second round chess game against Jeffrey Zion on the second day of the St. Louis Chess Club Fall Chess Classic in St. Louis, Missouri on October 6, 2022. Featured comment. My name is Snake X7 Mount. Normal people, big constrictor snake. Me, an intellectual, long strong chunk.